Hey, how are you doing out there? I'm Brandon, here to review the Chevrolet Traverse for CarMax. Today, we're going to cover everything from what's under the hood to all of the tech features that this Traverse has to offer. Stuff like heated steering wheel, third row seat, the 3.6-liter V6 engine, rear view camera, and a lot more. The first generation Traverse hit showroom floors in 2008 as a crossover replacement for Chevrolet's legendary Blazer SUV and the less hyped Upland minivan. Since its debut, GM has steadily improved the midsize crossover with key additions like a brand new grille and front end, redesigned rear liftgate, and Camaro-inspired taillights. Even after more than a decade on the road, the Chevrolet Traverse still remains a consistent value, ranking in CarMax's top 10 SUVs with 3 rows under $25,000, proving it's one of the most affordable and popular midsize SUVs on the road today. The first generation Traverse comes in 4 different trims, from the base LS to the fully loaded LTZ model. Prices at CarMax for the 2014 to 2017 Traverse range from around $16,000 to $33,000. The 2016 LTZ's sleek curves and aggressive stance are impressive for a 7-seater, and the optional 20-inch wheels don't hurt either. A far cry from a mundane minivan, the Traverse is an ideal choice for a family vacation, yet stylish enough for a night out on the town with the fellas or your girlfriend. Now let's pop the hood and see what's powering this baby. The efficient 3.6-liter engine offers up 288 horsepower and 270 pounds of torque, which is just enough power to keep drivers pushing through traffic with ease. The standard V6 engine provides a respectable EPA estimated 15 miles per gallon on the street and 22 on the highway. The Traverse has a towing capacity range of 2,000 to 5,000 pounds, depending on year and trim, meaning you could tow small trailers, small boats, or a jet ski or two. Let's take a look inside. The Traverse LTZ's interior is spot on for the price range. The 2016 model seats are mostly leather, with a dab of cloth mixed in on the front captain and passenger chairs. Although the feel of the interior doesn't scream luxury, the two-tone tan and black combination in the LTZ trim certainly gives the feel of a higher-end SUV. There is also storage galore in this ride. Cup holders, nooks, and hidden compartments aplenty. One of my particular favorites is the hidden space in the center console. This is a perfect spot to store phones, wallets, or any valuables that you may want to keep out of sight. At 5'10", I'm a little above average height for a guy, and I must admit that the legroom in the driver's seat is plentiful. The power captain's chair is fairly comfortable, and there are 2 presets for seat configurations, so even on long drives, the Traverse provides a comfortable ride. Visibility is also good for the most part. The headrest on the right side passenger seat in the second row does obstruct the driver's view a bit. Thankfully, the Traverse has sensors to help with this. In addition to lane departure tech, the crossover also comes equipped with a backup camera. In its class, the Traverse is one of the roomiest SUVs, so it's no surprise that the second row seating is also fairly comfortable. The cabin provides plenty of headroom from front to back, and Chevy's exclusive Smart Slide technology is awesome for easily configuring the second row to increase legroom or to store your stuff. Third row seating is ultra important when it comes to shopping for a mid-size crossover, and the Traverse ranks in the top 10 among SUVs with third row seating at CarMax. Even with a sizable cabin, seating is not as generous with legroom in the third row, but there is ample footroom. The average size adult should be comfortable enough back there on short rides. Chevy has made charging your devices a breeze. There are outlets to charge everything from your phone to your laptop. So many that you may never have to talk to each other in the car again. If that ever happened, it would make for one peaceful ride because the Traverse's cabin is super quiet, like pin drop quiet, which is rare for an SUV this size. Chevy's engineers definitely did a good job designing the exterior to reduce wind and road noise. It'll be hard to notice just how good the active noise cancellation is if you're using the LTZ's standard Bose system the right way. By no means will the system set off car alarms, but what it doesn't supply as far as power, it more than makes up for in clarity. I'm a big fan of hip-hop music, and I was pleasantly surprised that when listening to bass-heavy music at high volumes, there's little to no distortion in the low end. Highs do get a little choppy. There are speakers in the first and second rows, but none in the third, so back row passengers won't get the same sound quality. There is only one EQ preset, which is for talk. Whoever designed this system must have listened to a ton of podcasts. However, the manual EQ is easy to navigate. As far as the controls are concerned, it takes a minute to get used to the sensitivity and touch on the exterior buttons and touchscreen options. On the positive side, pairing cell phones is simple. It only took a few seconds to pair my iPhone XR to the system, and the songs and podcasts on my phone were recognized by the Traverse on the first go-round. With hands-free being a highly sought-after feature and the law in many states, the Traverse offers up an easy-to-use feature. As with any hands-free tech, the key is getting the car to understand you. I found the sweet spot to be somewhere in between speaking in my normal manner and over-enunciating words. After we figured each other out, speaking instructions was a breeze. Phone call quality was also good. Surprisingly, the call clarity was better in the Traverse than I've experienced in some higher-end vehicles. One area the 2016 Traverse blows the competition away in is storage space. With 116 cubic feet of space, not to mention the additional compartment above the spare, there's room for bikes, luggage, groceries, and just about anything else you can fit. And when the second and third row seats are folded down completely, the cargo space maxes out to an enormous 8 feet. That's enough space to fit a regulation pool table or a kayak. Smooth, quiet, and versatile are all words that accurately describe the Chevy Traverse. Despite a lack of third row legroom and the slightly difficult to manage MyLink system, the Traverse is a very solid buy. If you're ready to find the right Traverse for you, log on to CarMax.com today to schedule a test drive. Thanks for watching.